Alright guys, welcome back everybody. This is Zero with some more Neverwinter. I am so happy to be here. Guys, I want to first start off by saying thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving me on this series and every series that I do, but you've really been going out of this way on the Neverwinter series. This is a game that has been out for a long time, so to get the likes, the views, and having the blast that we're having right now with this game is just amazing. So I want to thank you guys for doing that. I do have a Loot Crate video unboxing for July popping up tonight, so make sure you check that out. I'm getting the live stream going here on YouTube real quick, so as I do that, just let me say again, thank you very much for all the support on this series. Tonight, I'm hoping to do some more action-packed series. I want to do some more fighting. It looks like Pops is glowing. We did send him off to train on the last episode, so I might want to check that out real quick. But once again, just thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all the support. All right. With that being said, let's get into this. Alright. Companion. So Pop, controller, rank 20, max 25. So he is just going full force. And because we sent him off training, we actually have opened up 2 more slots plus a ring slot for Pops. Both of these, I believe, are what I'm using? Yeah, he currently my right hand and equipped on the right hand. So let's see what we got for Pops. I'm gonna give. I guess they're both very similar. That one's bound though. I won't be able to sell it. No big deal. All right, Pops. What else are we gonna give you? Critical strike. I don't want to give him experience gain. That does no benefit to me. But the critical strike seems like a good one. And then the recovery and deflection is probably also worth having. That is sweet. Pops is kicking butt and taking names. Alright, we also have some powers and feats to mess with. I'll check out the feats real quick. Alright, we were working on both the Paragons, the Oppressor and the Renegade tree. So this is toughness. And an additional action point when using powers on a controlled target. So a lot of... Ooh, and the critical chance. I think these are all good choices, to tell you the truth, for my character. I'm going to keep working on the controlling, though. I believe... How many did I have? Did I have... I think I had 4. Alright, encounter cooldowns reduced. This is probably the way to go. Ooh, less threats is always a good thing for a caster. Alright, and your area effect powers deal more damage as the toughness goes up. Alright, so arcane powers deal more damage, and single target powers deal more damage. Alright, the amount of damage intelligent gives bonus, and your cold powers do... Well, a lot of different options here. Let me... Uncommitted, yeah, your points won't be spent. Good, because I want to, I think, change that around a little. Let me... Oh, perfect. We don't have to do it the way that it said. Let me do this, put there, and then instead we're going to come down here and the area of effects do more damage. I think I'm going to go with that. That sounds cool. And then these are not available, I'm out of points. So let's go ahead and commit to those changes. Because I eventually want to get to the focused wizardry. Wizardry, wizardry. Okay, let's also check out our powers. We're still level 17. I only got 1 point available. Nothing too crazy. I wanted to get Repel. I've been told Repel is excellent to have. That's going to be on R1. Oh, I see it over in the other corner there. Alright, cool. Let's hope we don't glitch out. The only time that I've had a problem with this game is stalling in the loading screens going back to the Protector's Enclave. So hopefully we won't have that problem tonight. I'm going to try to keep up with the sub count tonight, so you guys will get shout-outs for sure if you choose to sub to the channel, and I get it. Starting, hopefully, this weekend, we'll have the Elgato back, and our streams will be a little bit better with some notifications and stuff popping up during the stream and things like that. So, alright, for you guys watching, if anybody knows where the key guy is, the dungeon key master, that would be some helpful tips. I know he's around in this town somewhere, I just don't know exactly where he is. And moving forward, it would be kind of nice if we could find him. I don't want to just randomly run around looking for him. That is probably going to take forever and I'll never find him. But if anybody knows offhand where he could be, that would be sweet. We're looking pretty badass. One thing I want to do first, alright, so let's hit up the quest here. I'll show you where we're headed first. The first one is driving back the orcs, this orc assault. We are definitely doing it. I just have to queue to it in order to get in. So, let's see. We got the store, players, stats, option queues. Here we go. I'm going to pick Orc Assault. 10 to 21 level, players 5. We're going to go ahead and select. Alright, join the selected queues. And that's it. We are queued up, man. Oh, we're ready to... The queues are so fast in this game. Alright, let's accept. Alright, I have a game downloading. What is a good class to start out with? I usually use a sword or a bow. Midnight Fangs, how you doing tonight, man? Thanks for being here. The best class to start with, I'm not probably the best one to answer that question, as I have not played a lot of this. When I made my decision, I love playing casters in other games, and so that's what I went for, is the Control Wizard. But if you are into sword, I heard the Great Swordsman is actually the best way to go. Alright, guys. I'm bringing Pops along with me. Let's go. There's people already dropped down. A little laggy in here. Hopefully it'll get better. Alright, that rappel is pretty sweet. Agreed on that. So you guys just getting in here, this is the Orc Assault. Doing the quest and just the event. After this I think we'll try to do more dungeons. That area effect. Get out of there, baby. Luckily we got all these guards over here helping us. I think this dwarf here is a great swordsman. You can check out his moves. The Egon. There is a rogue. I don't know if he starts with a bow or if he's just more of a dagger to start. But there is a rogue, and I guess they do pretty high power. The problem is they're pretty squishy, so doing single player, you're going to want to group up quite a bit, because they're probably pretty squishy by themselves. Alright, second wave. Oh, man, look at that savage up there. Him up by the throat. shit, getting attacked from both angles. There's so much pushback. He's far away. I'm choking. Savages are seemingly getting a little bit stronger. Alright, defeat the second wave complete. Now we have the final wave on the Orc Assault. You know, Midnight, I'm not sure if you can only make one. I would assume that you can make multiple characters, and I believe that you can buy extra slots if you want to make more than they allow. But if you could only make one, I'd be surprised, because normally in these games you can at least make 2 or 3. And I would suggest just trying somebody out, you know, make the rogue, and if you don't like it after a couple of levels, the first 10 levels go amazingly fast. So you're not going to feel wasted if you decide that you don't want to do the rogue anymore. Yeah, this wave is going to be hard. Check this out. Boom! Oh, here we go for the boss. Mog the Crusher. Put that on him. Right off the bat. Oh man, we definitely got aggro. We got aggro with that dot. Freeze this guy. Mog has been destroyed. Oh, that's a sweet axe. Unfortunately, I can't use it.
Options, select powers, and then buy or reassign a daily power.
Alright, very nice. All done. Should be able to leave the group, and now we will leave the raid. Wow, that was pretty fun. Alright. So that was a quick one. I've been trying to do that for the last 2 episodes, and I was having trouble figuring out the queue system. So now that I know the queue system, getting into these dungeons and stuff is going to be super quick and easy. And you can tell we got a ton of experience. We ended up leveling up to 18. So I'm probably going to be sticking to dungeons and having fun doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, at Midnight, I would just see which one you want to do. Because I picked caster. I play a lot of different. I played a mage and a warlock in WoW. I did an enchanter in EverQuest, and there's a lot of these games. I like doing casters. I like doing DPS from afar, and it's fun. But other classes are fun too. And I don't know. You get to level 70, and you're like, man, I wish I made a warrior. Well, it's too late at that point. So, all right, let's check out the quest journal. We have to turn this one back in, and he, I believe, is outside of the town. So that's something to think about, but... Alright, and we also need to start that quest. Let's go ahead and finish this. And turn it in, because we hit 18. Definitely rocking a little bit higher level gear in the chest piece, but my weapon is still a level 13 rare, so I'm going to need to fix that. Alright, head to the Tower District and get this underway, and then we will maybe pick another raid. Again, if anybody can tell me where the Dungeon Keymaster is, I'm going to have to look that up online. We can redo the one we did last episode and opened the chest at the bottom. I was not able to open the chest because I didn't have a key. That was kind of a bummer. Cloak Tower, anyone? See, that's what I was doing the last time. I'm shouting out to everybody like, come on, please. How do you do the Cloak Tower? Just go click on the door and it will automatically group you with people around your level that are looking to do it. There's no reason to sit around and shout like these guys are. I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad that's going on, but in early access, nobody was shouting. Nobody wanted to do it. And this is a good way, though, to find friends, because if you pick up a group like this and get a couple people together, you're more likely to, hey, we'll play again together next time. Alright, in here, this is where the guy we have to turn the quest into. I believe it was him.
May Uthgar grant you strength. You have proven your valor.
Very nice. Alright, so that's done. Not a lot of experience, but I definitely wanted to do that quest, so we hit up the quest journal. Let's see. Alright, the Emporium vendor to summon a companion, now that we have the new companion. That's back in town, so we'll hit that one up when we go back. Relic hunt contests are here and there.
We will slay many an orc today.
Alright, let's... Ooh, man. The controls in this are a little weird. I'm going to go ahead and look for the cues. Ooh, 18 to 30. I just hit 18. This might be a little too much. We do have a player versus player, and we can do the Orc Assault again. Storming the Keep. Ooh. I don't know. 18 to 30? That doesn't sound like something that I could join.
Ready to die a heroic death.
Let me see if I can get into it. Like, I'll queue for it and see what happens. At 18, I think that I'm a little low. Okay, so the orcs are over here. I guess while we're waiting for this queue to pop up, let me bring around and draw the quest line to this. Troubled times. Ooh, man. Alright, let's accept. Guys, I don't know. This might be too hard. 4 out of 5 players have accepted. Hopefully the other guys are higher level and it scales me up. I don't know if it scales to the lowest level player. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go back out to the main map and see if we can move on to the next area. I'm loving this tiger. Isn't that sweet? It's way better than a horse. It's way cooler looking. Alright, 6 seconds to timeout. Somebody is not accepting. Does putting on armor change your appearance? Yes, every little thing. From shoes to bracers, everything is. Try again. Alright, I don't... Okay, here we go. Let's get into another dungeon. Probably one way too hard for me. Andre, thanks for the subscription, man. Thank you very much. Welcome to the family. Alright. Alright, so it does not scale your levels in here, and these guys are all a little low.
Finally, was there something else?
This will be interesting. Let's see what happens. Alright. I got like four item slots, so I'm not too worried. Oh my god, they're all level like 24. We're gonna get slaughtered. This was not a good idea. I should grind to level up a little. Alright, come on, Pops. Do your deed, man. Wow. I think this is going to be too hard for us. These guys are crazy. Do you stream on Twitch? I do stream on Twitch. Right now, you probably don't know, I've been dealing with a problem with my capture card, which I usually stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, and my capture card finally took a dive. So I've been working with Elgato. They're sending me a new one. It actually should be here in the mail tomorrow. UPS was supposed to be here today. It did not come in, so it's going to be here tomorrow. Oh, he died. Yeah, we are way too low for this spot. Get out of here. I think everybody on this server is just starting to level up, and this one is just a little too much. So I'm probably going to leave on this. But yeah, normally I stream on both. And hopefully... Well, I sent them the defective one, whether they fix it or send me a new one. I doubt they fixed it, because as soon as it arrived at Elgato, they sent me out another one. So I'm expecting probably a new one. They're really good over there. They care about their product. I've probably uploaded almost 1,000 videos on my channel so far with that Elgato, so it was definitely a good item. Look at this Enforcer. He's only level 24, but how much? I'm only doing 1 point of damage. That's how you know you're not ready to be in this dungeon. So I think after we kill this guy, I'm going to head out and go back and level up a little. Luckily, Pops is kicking ass and taking names. We got all of these Neverwinter guards, too, that are actually doing damage. My Twitch name's Zerohill. I try to keep everything the same. And if you want to follow me on Twitter so you know when I go live, it's at Zerohill Games. And once that Elgato gets back, I'm going to continue the streaming. Right now, my main streaming is Monday and Wednesday from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until kind of whatever. Gonna probably play a decent amount tonight. All right, I'm out of here. This is too much right now. Oh, you can't leave group? All right. Yeah, I'm leaving group. Got to. When you put on your pairing scale armor, it looks the same. It's very possible that that particular armor either doesn't change your appearance, or it looks like the armor that you're wearing. You know, maybe that's the deal here. Right, options. It's kind of weird. It won't let you leave the group. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, this is the keep then. I went out the keep door, so now I'm in a new area. Let's get some of the quests around here. Discovered a new campsite.
What can I do for you? My partner, a tiefling wizardess named Zaliana, was supposed to meet us here at the Broken Crown, but she never made it. I fear that the Black Dagger bandits might have caught her in an ambush along the high road and killed her. I'm not tough enough to search for her, but I can give you a description so you can look for her body. If you don't find her corpse, then maybe something happened to her ship. Talk to old Len, the lighthouse keeper. If her ship was wrecked, he'd have seen it happen.
Alright, old Len. Looking for old Len. That's so weird, it won't let you leave the group. They're all in the Storm the Keep still. Whatever, you know what? If they're gonna try it out, I guess I feel bad not doing it with them. It's just that there's no way, man. We're not able to bust through there. I was doing 1 damage. Ooh, Born-Slain Princess is not the harbor agent. Oh, what are those things? Alright, the Broken Crown Inn. Bandits a little bit higher level. Hopefully do some damage. Still sharing items with my group. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Now that's the warlock, a warlock companion. That's pretty cool.
Cause me no trouble, or I'll give you a whooping.
A whooping?
What? You say you're looking for a tiefling gal named Zaliana? I don't recall no one like that off the top of my head, but let me think on it a bit. In the meantime, have you checked all the dead bodies along the road?
Yeah, I checked all the dead bodies. Apparently not. Apparently there's one more dead body that I have to check. Right there. Now, old Len better tell us what's going on. How did that guy know that we missed a dead body? King Mazing! Thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you so much.
Them Black Dagger bandits took over the shore beacons.
How you doing
And now
tonight?
they
Welcome
use
to the
them
stream.
lure ships onto the rocks. I figured that Zaliana person you're looking for was on the ship that wrecked the other night. If she's still alive, she's probably hiding nearby, waiting for a signal to show herself. Yeah, back in the old days, Harpers used to slip me the odd gold if it weren't for my riches. I'd still work.
Alright, old Len's just talking and talking and
If
talking.
Zaliana is there, she'll see him. And you doing that would also save me the trouble of cracking all them bandits' heads. There's a lot of them, and my lumbago might flare up before I was done.
Dude, old Len is just a talker. Alright, I'm feeling really bad that I left those guys in that dungeon, and they're still in there. They're all still in Stormkeep. I thought I could leave the group, but apparently it's not going to let me. So, let's bust back into Stormkeep and see how they're doing. Maybe we can help them out. It just, I was doing so little damage, it doesn't make any sense. why anybody would stay in there and take that beating. I was doing like 1 point of damage. Oh, well, this is not the, this is where I ended up, but this is not the queue. It must be the ruins. But I can't travel there like that. Return to instance. Oh, here we go. Abandon instance, return to instance. Let me abandon it. Boom, did it. Left the group. Feel bad for those guys, but it just wasn't happening. I will try that again in just a little bit when I level up. Spy catcher. Not really sure what that's all about. But we need to light the beacons is what I want to do. So can't I get my quest highlighted again? The only thing that I don't like about this game on PS4, and it's a minor thing, but I mean, it is the freaking controls. There. Like, I just want to bring up my quest. You should be able to just highlight it, but there's so much stuff on the screen. Having a mouse would make everything way easier. Alright, draw the path. Let's do it. Let's light these beacons, and then we will head back to town and try to figure out the rest of the quests in this area. I've obviously skipped ahead quite a bit. I'm 18 and these are like level 20 quests. So I missed some little area, and we will find it. Yeah, Retro, thanks, man. I am going to hide those. I try to hide them, and you know what? Every time I get in there, I think it's X that brings them up, or square, and I just, out of force of habit, I press it and bring back up the completed quests. But it does make it very confusing. At least they're, like, on the bottom. So. Alright, I was gonna say, there's gotta be an enemy right here. Oh, luckily, got these guys just popped in to save the day. Pops doesn't have to do it all himself. Alright, 1 beacon lit. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Pick up that gold. Yeah, I grabbed the loot. Alright, on to the next beacon. That's not too far away. That's not bad. Old Len was not sending me too far off. This guy looks a little deadly. Oh, see you later. Taking a bit of a hit. I'll health up. These guys are a little higher level, so it's, I guess, to be expected. Alright, very cool, very cool. Ethan White, thank you so much for the subscription. I'm really serious, guys. I'm hoping to put up some notifications after I get that Elgato back. Well, the stream will be way more fun with that kind of stuff, but I appreciate it, Ethan. Thank you. Oh, crap. Let's run this way. Whoa! Alright. That was a ton of guys. Get out of here. This is a pretty far pushback. Just getting destroyed by those arrows. Pops doesn't like it either. I think I need to actually get a fighter companion. That would probably be better. I like Pops. He's been doing good so far, but just makes more sense. Alright, now we gotta look for... Let's see what this is. It could be the best item in the game. Or it could be a kit that I don't need because I am a caster. Ooh, Harper Guard. Ooh, there we go.
Good to see another non-bandit on this beach. The end of the Black Dagger bandits starts today.
Oh, seems serious.
I am Zaliana, wizard and agent of the Harpers, and I am at your service. Seven Toes was hoping Neverwinter would send an army, but I've often found a few adventurers like us can be far more effective.
Alright. We can do this. Well, we might be able to do it. I don't know. Quests are definitely getting a little harder. Alright, so this quest is actually to go back to Protector's Enclave. Let's check out what we got here. Alright, hide those completed quests. Alright, that's the care and feeding, and that's the one for the companion. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try to get a swordsman type companion. That might end up being a better choice. The illusionist is sweet. Don't get me wrong. I love Pops, but we could probably do better. And then, ooh, and Nox is asked. I have to do that as well. All right, let's do this. Let's head back. I don't think you can just travel. Okay, campfire. Yeah, we can't just travel anywhere we want. We can just set waypoints. Look at that's a pretty long run. No big deal. We got the tiger. Such a sweet mount. I want to get into another instance. That's what I'm thinking. I almost want to do the cloak tower again. I just know it's a lower level. It doesn't seem like it helps me at all. The cloak tower was pretty fun. And I guess I could try the keep again, and maybe I'll get a group that's a little bit stronger. Hey, Retro, do you know, like, did I miss an area? I'm thinking that I missed an area that I should have done right before this, like... Skirmish Master. Alright, so the skirmish is the same here. And the Orc Assault was good. There was nothing wrong with that. What are these? Okay, so the dungeon, the skirmish, and then the player versus player. So the dungeon is 12 plus. I need to find another dungeon is what I need to find.
The name's Westband. Neverwinter sent me to combat the Black Dagger's bandit spies. Once the spy-catching
Alright, spy-catching contest. Let me sell some of this garbage real quick. Alright, sell. Sell. Who is growling? Is that my tiger? Right. Anything with a treasure, pretty much you can sell. No point in keeping those. They're level 12. I have all this other stuff that I need to open too. Alright, I think that's everything on this page. I really don't need these kits. And the refining stone. Wait, what is this? Unidentified item. Oh, alright. Ranged weapon, holy symbol. For the cleric. Yeah, I wanted to do the, thanks, Retro. I'm trying to do the lower level quest first. Let me go turn in this, one about the companion. I think it was part of the tutorial, and because I already had the companion, I just didn't really need to do it. This actually isn't that bad, plus 90 lifesteal, but I'll get rid of that as well. Alright, there's the man-at-arms. I actually have that companion. Alright, let's get him equipped. We gotta name him. Alright, chat. This is where you come in. We are naming this man-at-arms. What is his name? If the item is red, you cannot use it. Yes, I've got that. The item, any red items definitely sell. Anything that says treasure is something that you sell. A white thing that's treasure. Just sell, get the money. I got 1 gold. That's something. Not a lot. Alright guys, we gotta come up with a name. Anybody? I'm gonna start naming them after you guys. Alright, Retro, since you've been the most talkative lately. Retro it is. Alright. Now, my companions, I have Pops up. And press to begin training. I don't think he needs to train anymore, though, so... Retro! I hope you like what you look like, man. I didn't have a choice. But we do have... Yeah, let's give him some more hit points for sure. I don't have anything for him here. Oh, it looks like we can select a skin, so let's see. Alright, that's still Pops, isn't it? No? Did we get out Retro? That's Pops.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Nice, you got the shield, you got the sword. I'm digging it. You go up and fight, and I will hold back. Alright, we'll try one more time before I head back to town. Let's try... to queue for this keep one more time. So the other town must be this way. This was the way in, so this must be the way to the next area. I'm just gonna follow the road. We'll probably get some quests for like level 17. This guy's 23. That's not very... doesn't feel good. What do we got over here? 21 bandits. Oh, these guys all look pretty hard too. Check out the treasure. Very nice. Very nice. Identify, and it is level 22. Check that out. All right, requires level 22. I can't even put this on yet. That is an excellent find, and I will examine this one too so that I can sell it for some money. Excellent find on this chest. What do we got over here? Level 21. Some guys up there. I don't know if this was the right way to go or not. Let's respond to it. Let's see if it drags me in. Alright, if for some reason this place is again too hard for my level, then I'm going to move on and continue. Like Retro said, let's just finish out these small quests before we get too crazy and move on. I'm pretty psyched that I got a warrior companion though now. Alright, level 23, 24, 2 18s, and me. Storm the keep. Alright, seems pretty straightforward. These other guys seem to be doing a lot more damage, so... Yeah, I think I have done everything in the Tower District. I just feel like I missed something because I hit level 18, like I did the Cloak Tower area, and that was the last dungeon I did, and like that was level 12, right? The Cloak Tower? And then all of a sudden I end up in this new area, and everybody's level 20 and 21, and I was level 17, and it just seems like there had to have been a little town or hub that I missed, where I should have been able to probably get to like level 22 before I came here. Oh my god, these area effects, these comets. Oh, it's those archers are just shooting us with the area effects. Yeah, see, I'm doing 1 point of damage. Oh, I don't usually need guys, but that looks like it's for me. Oh, Raven won! That's cool. As long as somebody can use it. The other control wizard got it. That's fine with me. Oh, my companion has gained enough experience to be sent to training. Alright, I need to get out of there. I'm getting stomped. Yeah, when we die in here, I will check those quests. Those level 24 guys were probably like, man, I hope that we get in a group with some level 30s. Look at all that gold. He's resisting all my spells. I obviously got his attention. That dazzling light. Man, luckily all these companions are... Look at you, Retro, man. You're just running up in there. You ain't scared of nothing. This is a much funner skirmish than the Orc Assault. I'll definitely give it that. Alright. We got a boss. Oh, Retro, you're not doing too hot. Not sure how to heal your companion. Or if you can heal the companion. Actually, I think it might make more sense to bring out my stronger companion. Damn, what do we got, a mimic? So much gold in here. Damn. Let's check this item out here. Did we get it? I guess we didn't. Huh, we must not have picked that. That must not have got picked up. Hey, Hustle! How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. How you doing tonight?
Sworn to serve with dying breath. Now serve me once again in death.
Hustle, you made it just in time, man. Where's Pops? Pops is cruising behind. It's like, where's the ads? He's immune to the choke ram. Alright, oh, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Alright, he's dead. We just gotta take out the rest of this crap. Amazing. $300 diamonds. Not bad, not bad. I'm surprised that we did it. I was not doing much damage.
Our lives are ephemeral.
Yeah. I wonder if it's skill-based or level-based or something. Or just random. Man, I was happy with 300. Now I'm not as happy. Well, we didn't get 1,350. That sucks. But I'm happy with what we got. That is cool. And was there any good items? Really not. So those items that popped up, I didn't win any of them. I still have these gloves, which aren't the best for me, but they're better than what I'm wearing. So I will be putting these on for sure. Well, I guess they are pretty good for me. Look at that deflection. 110 on deflection. Alright, those I gotta level up. Alright, so as Retro says, just stick to your quests. Do the lowest ones first. So these are all the quests I got, Retro, and I guess I will go back and talk to the Emporium vendor just to finish that out. The Hunting Relics is a contest, so I don't think that's really questy. So we'll do Troubled Times right after that. And Troubled Times is probably the one I missed that is going to take me to where I need to go to finish these out. So let's go ahead and pop that tiger and head back to finish this quest. That was really cool, though. That was much better skirmish than the last one. I like that one. Oh, and we should be able to heal up here. Loki, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Alright, all healed, all good. Back to the Protector's Enclave. Guys, a lot more of you in here right now than there was earlier. Or Retro, man, where is the dungeon key master? They're the dungeon key salesman. I heard you get a daily dungeon key. I know he's here in the Protector's Enclave. I just don't know where he's at. Maybe around the market?
What is truth but the acceptance of lies?
Key vendor is outside the crafting hall. Alright, isn't this the crafting hall? Getting to 70 is going to be a pain in the ass. That's why this game is like my... is the game like loaded on my PlayStation that I'm going to just kind of be playing randomly. I want to get to 70. I'm going to end up doing it. Alright, in Protector's Enclave, go where the Wondrous Bazaar, however you spell it, and it's near her. Alright, so first let's finish this quest. Where's that trail? Let me do this first, and then I will get this key, and then we'll continue on. Yeah, but this is going to be the game like I play here and there. I've been playing a lot of it now because there's not a ton out, but like next Tuesday, actually I guess this coming Tuesday now, the We Happy Few hits, and I am so excited to get into that game. So I will be on Wednesday next week. We'll be starting the We Happy Few on the channel. Is this the guy I needed to talk to? This is not him. There we go. Just follow the lights, Zero. Why are you messing around? It tells you where to go. Alright. And, ooh, nice exotics. Don't have enough of anything. Talk to the Zen vendor complete. Alright. I heard you can buy Zen with diamonds, so that's something. I'm totally okay with changing currencies. I just don't want to pay too much. First time buyer's pack is free. I think I actually already got that once. I could... Yeah. This pack contains a war dog carrier. Holding is bound. Well, let's get it. Oh, we can't get it unless we would have some. Okay. Collect reward. That's right here in this big shiny box. Alright, return to Sergeant Knox. That map is confusing. Okay, I probably have run past him a couple of times. I know he's a dwarf and he's sitting out somewhere in the open. So let me see if I can get the key and then we'll go talk to Sergeant Knox. I just want to know where he is so that every day that I'm, playing, I can go ahead and get that key. Because it kind of sucked to do the entire cloak tower, get to the end, and not be able to loot the treasure. That was lame. I definitely felt like I got cheated on that one. Alright, so he's gotta be... I said I ran past him, he's gotta be out here. Oh, there he is! That's him, right? The dwarf. That looks like him. Perfect. Oh. I can't talk to him? Give me my keys! Alright guys, there's some reason I can't talk to him. Let's go talk to Knox. Maybe that's all part. Maybe this is all part of like a tutorial quest. Until you finish it, you can't access some things. I'm okay with that. I got a little greedy. This tiger's got some jump in him. The town is not lagging nearly as bad tonight as it was the other night. That could definitely be my connection's better tonight. Not so much the game. So far, the game's been playing pretty smooth. We got 5 experience. I should have done that quest so long ago.
Some time back, the Luskan pirate Traven Blackdagger built a fortress north of Neverwinter and made it the heart of his own bandit kingdom. His Blackdagger bandits are disrupting Neverwinter's vital trade routes. A secretive group known as the Harpers has offered to help Neverwinter put an end to Traven Blackdagger's schemes. I don't know much about the Harpers, but I'm not going to turn down any offers of help. I'd like you to work with them. The Harpers already have agents in place. Look for a man called Seven Toes near the Broken Crown Tavern south of Blackdagger Keep.
Okay, so that's interesting. I mean, that's what I'm going to do, but as you can see, level 21 quest. So he's giving me a level 21. Let's see where this goes. Let's finish this quest first. And then we'll head and work on that level 21 quest, even though I'm 18. Ooh. Quick turn. I'll tell you what, this quest path is the shit. Without that, this would be so confusing. This game is so big now. And very easy to get confused. I love the mini-map, and I love the quest path. That's so cool. Let's get in here.
Timura!
Please help us! It's my wife, Dorothea. She was spell-scarred last winter. We've been hiding it so she wouldn't be sent to Helmshold, but she's been getting worse. I called on help from the wizard Rizard. He's helped her before. His medicine will change Dorothea back, but only if she's been subdued. And I cannot strike my own wife. She's in a frenzy and has locked herself upstairs. Please, can you help me?
Please, Zero. Please, Zero, can you help me? Yes, I can help you. No problem. I have no problem striking your wife, sir. Me and Pops are going... Actually, you know what? Pops is not the kind of man to hit a lady. Retro, though.
Please be careful.
Retro does all kinds of dirty deeds. Alright, man. Let's do it.
Perhaps you can help. I've given Dorothea some medication that will return her to her human form, but it will only work if she's calm, or at least has been subdued. Unfortunately, Joseph could never raise a hand against his dear wife, and in her current state, I fear subduing her might prove difficult, even for one of your skill.
Alright, that's fine. Thanks for the warning there, buddy, but I'm gonna go in. Guns blazing. Yeah, kick the door down. Oh, shit. This is cool. These are the kind of quests I like. This makes me feel like I'm playing The Witcher or something. These are the RPG-style quests that make an MMO more than just the button masher. I want to help more people, man. I want to save their wife. Oh, Retro, you're getting spanked, man. She's destroying you. Let's choke her out a little. Luckily, I can warp out of there.
What's happening to me?
There she is, subdued.
What have I become?
We'll figure out
Help
something.
me, please
I promise.
help me.
Rizard tells me she could change again at any time. He also said he can help her if we can get her to this hidden hospice in the ruins of the Tower of Solace. As part of Sergeant Knox's squad, I enforce the Protector's law and exile the spell-scarred to the sanatorium at Helmshold. The wheel turns, doesn't it?
It certainly does, sir. It certainly does.
We'll find a way to keep you safe. I promise.
Alright, keep some good stuff. Oh, don't worry, I'll talk to him, no problem.
Dorothea's condition is worse than I thought. The Protector's cruel law would exile her to Helmshold. But if we can get her to my hidden hospice in the Tower of Solace, I can treat her. Unfortunately, we cannot move her in the open in this state. But I know of hidden paths through the sewers that lead most of the way.
Alright.
True, the dead rats sometimes move through those sewers, but there's no time to wait lest Dorothea be discovered. You'll have to be her guardian. I'll give you some of my elixir. Should Dorothea become afraid, give her a dose before she begins to transform. If she changes fully, I fear you'll have to subdue her once more. It's best that Joseph does
I have a
not
feeling that's
see
gonna
his
happen.
beloved wife in such a state. I'll have him wait for you on the other side.
Alright, I definitely have a feeling that's going to happen. Remix77, thank you for the subscription. Guys, feel free to follow me here on YouTube. Got a lot of them for over a year. Got a lot of games to come. And the live streaming has just begun, so feel free to join so we continue this gaming adventure. Alright, so I need to get to the sewers. Oh, was I supposed to go back and talk to him first? Darn it, so I might have to load back in there. Luckily, the loading times in this are not bad.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
No, it says go right to the sewers. Perfect. Whip out my trusty steed. My feline steed. Retro, I gotta say, you're taking more damage than Pops did. But you are up in the fight, man. You're up in the business. Let's enter these sewers. I guess the only thing that I would suggest is that these loading screens be more... Oh, here we go. That definitely... Be more adapt to where you're going, like the sewers.
Thank you for doing this. I don't want anyone to get hurt on my account, but I do want to be able to see my family again.
Alright, little lady, we will help you out. Just don't turn demonic and start killing me. Alright, we don't need to go there right now. Let's just keep going. What? Already? Is she gonna be okay? Oh, give her the elixir.
Thank you.
Alright, so if I give her the elixir, she won't change. But she's also incredibly slow. These escort quests are not bad. So it's not like there's a crap ton of them, so I don't feel bored with them yet. A lot of games overdo these kind of things, and escort quests are definitely some of the most hated quests out there. Look at, she's already, man.
Thank you.
I don't know what kind of treatment she's gonna get. I mean, I know what hospice is to us, so if I'm just taking her where she can enjoy her last days, this seems like a lot of effort. I gotta put her out of her misery back there. Give her some elixir.
Thank you. Oh no. I think it's happening again.
Oh, basically just every time we get in a battle, she's gonna...
Thank you.
Perfect. Grab that. Might be able to give that to you, Retro. Level you up a little bit. Don't have any thief kits. Alright, yeah, man, level 18, level 70 is a long way out. But we shall get there eventually. $50 lycanthropes so far. They're actually some of the easier enemies to put down. Alright, she's definitely gonna lose her shit with all these guys. Get out of here. Oh, that was cool. Little pop the top.
I feel much better.
Sound effects are pretty sweet. Alright, so all these healing potions. Midnight, you get to pick your companions. I got the Illusionist for free. That's Pops. I named the Illusionist Pops. Got him for free right when I logged in.
Look who's here. Should we kill you in front of your little wife, Joseph?
Uh-oh, what's going on here? But otherwise, you get to pick your first companion, and I think any additional ones are like 5 gold. So I picked the Men-at-Arms because I already had an Illusionist.
From my...
Oh, man. She is a beast. Oh, creeps! Oh, she's on my team! Alright, Retro. Let's use her to our benefit. so sweet. Yeah, there was a lot of different ones. Like, you could pick a healer, you could pick a caster, you could pick the tank. And the healer I probably would have picked. Like, if I was a tank, I definitely would have picked the healer. I just thought, as a caster, it'd be good to have a tank. But the illusionist, Pops, definitely has held his own through all 18 levels. Now that I'm using retro, and I do want to use retro and level him up a little, I'd be interested to try a healer next and see if that makes a difference. Maybe bringing a healer along during a dungeon would be the way to go, and use Pops and retro when I'm soloing.
Those bandits picked the wrong time to get their revenge. Thank you for dealing with them, but there are more up ahead, and I don't
Hey Bryce,
think we'll
how's
be
it
able
going,
to
man?
move Dorothea.
How you doing tonight?
The tower is nearby. We must get Rizard and bring him back swiftly. It's Dorothea's only chance.
All right, we can do it. Can't get that. Let's go. Pop on our... Oh, we can't ride our tiger. We gotta go quick. Get to the tower. I wish she was with me. I'd feel better about taking out these giant fang cutthroats. Get out of town. Such powerful stuff, man. I love this control wizard. Yeah, Midnight, ask Retro. Retro's got this game down, man. He's got all the info. Alright, more change. And what is this? Unidentified item. Let me check those out real quick. I also have some skills we end up having to use. Alright, level 17 orb plus 14 more damage. The less critical strike, though, that could definitely be... Oh, but I put that gem in there. So let's go ahead and equip this. It doesn't have a slot, and that's where I'm getting all that critical and recovery from. I'm going to keep this weapon. I might end up going back to it. That we can't use until we are 22. But we did pop this, so let's go ahead and identify it. Alright, definitely just all around better, so go ahead and wear that. And this was less recovery and less defense once again because it is not gemmed out like the one I got, so I'm just going to keep that for now. There we go. Perfect, we got him.
I heard fighting below and feared the worst. I only hope poor Dorothea is undamaged. Let us go to her at once.
Let's go. There's something about this guy that I'm not 100% trusting. I could be completely wrong, but it just seems a little weird. Maybe not. Maybe it's all legit. This guy could be completely on the up and up.
There we go. You should feel better now.
There was a wiki page for this. It wasn't wiki, though. It was like neverwinter.gamepedia. There was a lot of information on there that I was checking out today.
I'm sorry this happened, but at least these brigands will no longer disturb my work. Thank you for bringing Dorothea to me. I already have a room prepared for her where we will make her as comfortable as possible. Now, if you will excuse me, I really must get Dorothea to the tower so we can begin her treatment.
Yeah, something's going on with him. The way that he said that was not right. Bill Green, thank you for the sub, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family.
Let's see you two.
Cuffs of Control. Those actually look pretty good. Let me pop those on. Plus 90 power, plus 7 defense, and minus 53 deflection. I think I can definitely handle that. Equip. Level 18. Those are level 19 gloves, but they weren't 19 only. Okay, oh, we got to return. Return to Sergeant now. I mean, that's what it says to do. So, let's go, Retro. That was a good quest. I liked it. I don't trust what's going on. Maybe we'll find out a little more to that. But that was pretty cool. Let me ask you guys in chat, what is up? What is the game you guys are looking forward to the most this year? We got a lot of... I mean, a lot. I could probably count them on both hands. And then some. You know, there's probably like 10 games I can think of right now that I can't wait to get into still this year. So far this year has been an amazing gaming year. I did not think it was going to be as wild as it has been, but it has definitely been a good gaming year. I think if I was to pick what I'm most excited for, or most anticipating, besides, yeah, the new Final Fantasy, oh man, that's definitely a big one. I was actually thinking of getting I Am Sunsetta. I was really thinking of playing that. Don't know if anybody would be interested in watching that, but that game looked really good too. Kind of like a Chrono Trigger style. Yeah, there's way too many to count. Dragon Crest Heroes, that's... Are you just talking about for your system? Because I think that was already out.
I feared it was something like this.
I know Dragon Quest Builder is coming. Yeah, Resident Evil 7 looks nice, for sure.
Something about all this just feels wrong. We're going to follow up on this Razad character.
Yeah, Retro, I don't know what's going on with the We Happy Few pre-order. I want it on Xbox, to tell you the truth. It's just easier for me to stream it for you guys from the Xbox. But if I got to get it on PC, I will. Either way, we're going to play it together, so I hope you get it too. It definitely looks good. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders, that's what I thought you meant, Midnight. That is coming out. I played a little of the Japanese version. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool. If you're into Minecraft at all, I think this is better. I really think it's better. Look at all that experience. Level 19!
I want to know more about that Razad character who helped Dorothy Linkletter.
Perfect. God damn it, Sarge. This is what I'm talking about. I knew something was going on.
One of the city's preeminent wizards.
I am excited. We're doing that right away, because I know something's going on with him. I can tell.
I signed on with them, I did a bit of adventuring myself. There's nothing like the thrill of destroying a dire threat at the bottom of a dark dungeon and claiming some nice loot. But if you want some real dungeon delving advice, you should speak to Armario Clavis down in the marketplace. You know to look at him, but Armario was a legendary dungeon explorer in his day. After he retired, he became a master locksmith. His specialty is crafting keys capable of unlocking magically sealed dungeon chests.
Boom, there we go, and there's our dungeon chest key guy. Perfect. Thanks for the tip, Retro, man. Going back and doing these smaller quests was the way to go. So, guys, just do all the quests. Do all of them. Unlock all this stuff. You gotta do it. Where is my dwarf man? Here he is.
Dungeon chests hold the most mob? So, it's advice on dungeons you're after. Well, a dungeon represents a true challenge. One that will test the mettle of a full party of adventurers. Undertaking a dungeon delve requires a significant investment of time and effort. But you'll find the rewards are substantial as well.
Yes, I think we know what dungeons are, but I agree with you. Alright, dungeon chest key. You receive your daily. Perfect. Got it. And we will use that tonight. I'm going to go and do some. So 2,500 for a standard and 5,000 for an epic. So I'm going to keep my diamonds right now because, as you can see, I don't have a ton. This we want to use. I'm going to keep that. I'll sell this helmet. Definitely not selling that key. Ooh, actually, wow. Are these both? No, this is for the Ranger Hunter, so I'll sell that. Dungeoneering kits, gotta keep those. So many items. So many weird items. Alright, I guess I could sell this now. Oh, I cannot sell it. Sell this stuff. And plus 32. Yeah, too many negatives, I think, for that. Alright, let me check out that item. Sell the shield. Alright, plus 11 damage, plus 77 recovery. It's basically the same thing I got, but a little bit better, so I will equip it. Alright, Black Dagger Ruins. No, I don't want to... Yeah, that is what I want to do, right? No, I want to follow this quest line first. So let's stick with this. Yeah, so the We Happy Few is definitely the next game that I'm playing that comes out on Tuesday next week. I think it's the 26th. I'm really excited, though, for Gears of War 4. Definitely want to try that. The Final Fantasy, for sure. Deus Ex, I don't know if I'm going to get that or not. It's coming out, like, right before I go on vacation, and I just don't think I'm going to have enough time for that. I feel bad about it. I think maybe that'll be something that I hit up on the way back and just kind of play it on the side. I do a lot of that. Play games on the side that I don't show on the channel. I'm going to try to do more of that stuff on the stream. I think that's better. Oh, something bad's happening. Oh, God! Yep, should have known. Something was messed up with that guy. Should have killed him when I had a chance. What's he doing? Turning everybody into these little creatures. Ooh, whoa! Alright, you want to do some blinking? Get in there, Retro. Nice. I haven't got a chest yet. I think I got like 5 or 6 lockboxes on me. I might as well open those tonight too. Invoke when possible. I have not been doing that. And you're right. I think you get like extra experience and stuff for that, don't you? I have to do that at the fire, right? The invoking? You have to do that at the fire? Let's do that real quick. Nice. Oh, you get diamonds, coins, some experience, the whole deal. Alright, I'm already sucked into this quest. I really want to kill this guy now. He's obviously up to no good, so I don't even think we need to really discuss that anymore. Hold R1 and press the right on the D-pad. That's how it should work for you. The only thing I can think is maybe you weren't holding R1. I don't know. Alright, piercing ring. I might have to give that to Retro here. Ooh, what do we got? Is this a little side quest? Nah, just some talking. Yeah, the purple is your experience. Get away from him. Oh, God, just blew him apart. Item! I love getting these. It's always could be something. That's a pretty good ring, but it's not amazing. Maybe I could give my friend here something. Oh, I don't have any way. I forgot. It's a waste item that he needs. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this residence.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
So many guys in here. Back off. I know you can't just keep invoking over and over. You can like do it every so often. I'm not exactly sure what the reset time is, but like I just did it, so if I try now... Oh, okay, I got 12 minutes before I can do it again. Oh, religion kits. Haven't had one of those in a while. Picking up all kinds of goodies. Alright, guys, he's got to be up here. Oh, let me bust this door down.
Who's there? Thank you for you're here. Monster, can you help my master?
Can we get it again? That kind of sucks. Retro, you're like, nobody can see it. Alright, take all. Oh no, the broadcasters went to crap. Stay with me, guys. It is, sorry about that. The internet connection is broken down. Alright, take all. We did close the portal. Hopefully you can still hear me. Inventory is full. Alright, take the book. Alright, let me mess with my inventory and hopefully the, oh, no, it looks like it's just not doing too good. Guys, we might have to end the stream here if the quality has gone down. I hate streaming with the bad quality. Sometimes in the evening, the internet has been giving me some problems lately. I'll keep going here for a second and see if things get better. Alright, so go through these items. I can probably just discard most of them at this point, because I want to have room for the things I can use. That's not that great. boots. And the scaling. Alright, it's time to leave this area. How's the stream going for you guys? Is it clear or is it still crap?
You did it! You closed the portal! Alas, it was too late for Master Tuolo. But how could this have happened? Let me see the ritual book. Strange. The ritual in this book is wrong somehow. It's supposed to grant insight into the spell plague, but instead, it opens a portal into the nightmarish far realm. We're all lucky to be alive. Master Tuolo was lent this book by his friend Razad just this afternoon. This must have been some horrible mistake, mustn't it?
Well, yeah, sounds like it. Collect the reward. Dude, that is such a better weapon. Not even gonna question it. Putting it on. All you can see is the error screen. Yeah, I'm seeing an error screen too on my feed, so I don't know what's going on. I guess what I'll do is just go ahead and end the stream right here. I wanted to play a little bit longer, but I just, you know, if it's an error screen, it's an error screen, right? It's not coming back, because right now my connection is good. I'm doing speedtest.net, and I got good connection, so I don't know what's going on with the stream, but you know. Midnight Fangs, thanks for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate that. And as soon as we load out of here, yeah, I don't know, because upload's fine. Everything seems to be going good there.
I'm an honest fighter.
Yeah, thanks, Loki. Thanks for being here tonight. Sorry about the end of this. Weird situation. Still got a lot of viewers on PSN, so it must be doing fine there. It might just be YouTube that's giving the problem. That's interesting. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if anywhere in the YouTube we can fix it. Sometimes in the video manager there's a couple things through the live stream. I mean, YouTube says we're still live. It's just for some reason. For some reason, the watch page is aired out on YouTube. So, I guess what I'm going to do then is end it right now. And maybe what we'll do is play a couple games of Overwatch. So that's what I'll do. I'll end this stream. I'll come back in a little bit with some Overwatch, and we'll do that. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Thanks for being here tonight. And I will see you next time. This is Zero, and I'm out.